Hey guys, welcome to another Vlogmas episode on Budget with a July Dreamer. So this week I'm sharing with you 3 personal apps that I absolutely love and recommend. And in today's video, I'll be talking about Monzo. Now, I love Monzo. Absolutely love it. I mean, there's some things I don't love about Monzo, but overall I love Monzo, and in this video I'll tell you some of the reasons why and give you a sneak peek, not a sneak peek, a thorough walkthrough of the app. Hey guys, welcome to Budget with a July Dreamer. My name is Miranda, and on this channel I share everything personal finance, specifically sharing tips on how to save, how to invest, as well as how to budget. If these topics interest you, then please hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and let's get into today's video. So Monzo is one of my favorite banks. Yeah, it is a bank. It's just it does not have your brick and mortar. It's not one of those banks. It's just an online bank, which I absolutely love. And although there's been a lot of news about whether Monzo is going to survive another year, I still love it. I'm going to continue using it until if they ever do. But just in case they don't, sis is going to continue using it. So I'm going to start my screen record of Monzo, and I'll walk you through everything that I love about this app and why you too should be using it, and why I keep my sinking funds with Monzo. So first things first, so with Monzo I do have a current account with them, and with that current account I have gone ahead and created how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 pots, and these pots vary from home, gifts, subscriptions, travel. They are all my sinking funds, and I should just say Monzo is where I keep my sinking funds. So instead of me opening 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 bank accounts to keep money for every single sinking fund, I thought for me it made much more sense to create pots. So pots are not extra accounts, they're literally just that, pots where you put little bits of money every single month, every day, every week, every single month to reach your financial goal. And that's what I love about Monzo. So like I said, it comes with a current account, and I use Monzo a lot for my everyday spending. So the feed is pretty simple. You can just see where I'm spending all of my money. Then manage, it gives you information if you want to learn about overdrafts. I don't have an overdraft with them. Your bank details with them. If you wanted your statement history, statement of fees, interests paid, if you required a new card, if there are any limits you want to add to your card, if you want to block gambling transactions, that is also an option. When you travel, you can do a max strip ATM, so it creates a temporary type of chip and pin, so that when you're abroad, I love this because it always reminds me when I am abroad, it asks me if I want to turn this on so that my card is not accidentally copied by some of these fraudulent ATMs that we seem to find abroad when we travel. I mean, there's some in the UK as well, so don't get it twisted. But yeah, so that's what I love about the manage part of Monzo. So you have an option to see your pin there and your card number. If you so wished, you can freeze the account and you can add money into the account however whatever way you wanted to do that. So that could be adding a salary. I have it with my main bank, transferring from another bank, setting up a regular transfer from another account. So I have 2 Monzo current accounts. One is for my everyday spending, and the second one is a business account, which I use for all my July Dreamer business says that I have. If there was a check to pay in, you can pay in, and then cash, I don't know what's, oh, if you're paying cash in at PayPoint, which I don't deal with cash. So moving on, if we look at my pots, so I do have home. You have an option to name the pot, set a goal. I have 5,800 for home. If you wanted all of your spending to be rounded up and the change to be put in a specific pot, you can switch that on, and also you can lock the pot for whatever period you want. And then when you're done with the pot, you don't want to use it anymore, there's a button in the corner there to archive. So you can archive a pot, and if you archive a pot that has money, it just moves the money to their current account attached. And that's what I love about it. So you have an option to add money, you have an option to withdraw, and then you can also see the feed for that pot, so you can see how much money you're adding in, what you're taking out, and all of that jazz. So I love it. It's very, very simple. So I do have various pots, and this is where I'm keeping my 100 days savings challenge, and this is also where I'm keeping my 31 days savings as well as my travel fund, which for the travel fund I decided to be a little bit different. So if you can see, every single account, every single pot I should say, just shows you the name of it, how much is in there, and the percentage of how much I've saved against my goal. If you go to my travel one, I decided to do a little bit different with this one. I decided to open an easy access savings pot. So I actually get to earn interest. So on my other pots, I'm not earning any interest whatsoever. But with this one, I am earning interest because this one, whereas it's a pot, it's still an account that is savings account that is provided to Monzo by an outside bank. So here it's Charter Savings Bank that has provided this savings pot, and I'm earning, I believe, 0.3% interest. I only opened this one a couple of days ago, so there really isn't much, and I transferred in what I currently have for my travel fund, which is £222, and which is the amount you would have seen when I did my last transfer Tuesday, last week, not this week, last week. So if we go all the way to the end, things you can do with Monzo. So there is Monzo Flex, they call it a better way to pay for things later, but for me, it's just another way for me to incur debt. So it's not something that I'm going to be registering, nor am I interested in. Create a pot. Again, I've shown you how easy it is to create a pot. And then we have earn interest on your money, and then this is the easy access saver account that I've opened, but there are several ones like a flexible ISA, fixed term, and there are other options, so you can do a comparison. So that's what that is. You can learn about overdrafts. Again, I am not interested in overdrafts. You can add money and you can then see fee-free allowances. Again, this is something that is coming up as of, I believe, when is it coming on? So now they're going to start charging for international withdrawals. So I have an international ATM allowance of £200. So when I'm abroad, I can only withdraw £200. After that, they start charging me, which obviously is not going to happen because I now have a credit card that I can use abroad without fees. So I will be spending on Monzo, but I won't be withdrawing money on Monzo. That is one thing. And now another feature on Monzo is you can get a loan. Again, not for me, but it's good to see that it's there for those who might be interested. Other things you can do with Monzo is Monzo can help you switch services. So Monzo Energy, if you wanted to switch your energy provider, which the way things are going at the moment, I wouldn't recommend. You can open a joint account if you wanted to, and you can switch to Monzo. So I closed my NatWest current account and switched it over to Monzo, and it was a seamless process. It was so quick, so easy, and I absolutely love it. So yeah, these are some of the things that you can do with your Monzo account. Then trends, you can track your trends. So for me, holidays, shopping, general, eating out, these are some things that I have been doing a lot of so far in the month of December. So you can see what has been excluded from the spending, the transfers, savings, and all of that jazz. You can get a weekly spending report if you so wished. Then payments and transfers, so you can pay someone by doing a bank transfer or sending them a link. You can request money from somebody who's got a Monzo account, and I've done that a lot in the past. You can move money between your Monzo accounts. So I have, like I said, current account and a business account, and I move money around them, and then it shows you like all of my friends that actually have Monzo as well, and I send money to them, receive money from them. You can schedule payments, and you can share payments if you so wish, so you can split the tab, and that is one of the great features about Monzo, what I love. Then there's the help tab where you can ask whatever questions, and I've asked them several questions in the past, they've been able to resolve them pretty quickly. So I really love the Monzo app. It's so easy to manage. So what I do is whenever I get paid, I just send the money to Monzo for putting into my sinking funds. And then after that, after the sinking funds, and then I also move money for fuel. Try to move money for fuel. I try to move money for food and put them there in Monzo so that there's not too much spending showing up in my everyday banking. That's why I love Monzo for my everyday spending, and it's great. It's great for keeping pots, and you can create as many as you want. I have created 20 pots in the past, which got confusing after a while, so I reduced it down to 7 or 8. I think that is a little bit more manageable for me. So I absolutely love Monzo and I recommend it. So you will get charged £5 if you lose your card, so it's very important to keep that card. I have used the Monzo Flex before, so the paid version of it, which I loved, but I don't think I was using all of the features that came with it, so it wasn't beneficial for me. So I went back to the free version, which is not bad whatsoever. It does everything a bank should do for you, and I love it. So yeah, that's what I wanted to share about this app. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, and I'll see you in my next video.